This video will impact you about prophecies of the end of the world. The best part of the video is the final part. Don't miss it. You will be surprised. The transition to a cashless society seems to be approaching more rapidly than many anticipated. The implications of this shift are vast and raise concerns for some, particularly when considering historical and religious connotations. Many people worry that a cashless economy could pave the way for an unprecedented level of control over individual lives, similar to the biblical concept of the mark of the beast. According to this belief, a mark is necessary to buy or sell anything, effectively giving whoever controls the system power over every transaction. Already, numerous businesses in the United States have embraced a cashless model, often citing convenience as the main advantage. However, there's a growing belief that this convenience masks a deeper motive: control. The technology underpinning this shift isn't just about facilitating transactions, it's about creating a comprehensive system of surveillance and control. In China, for example, digital systems for monitoring and controlling citizens' activities are already in place. The US and other countries like India, Estonia, and South Korea are following suit by introducing secure digital identification systems. These digital IDs are not just ordinary forms of identification. They're biometric and can be synced with smartphones, providing a way to track not only financial transactions, but also personal data. This includes where you go, what you buy, and even who you interact with. As technology advances, so does the capacity for surveillance, raising fears of a one-world government with absolute control, often associated with apocalyptic visions like the mark of the beast from the Bible. In the book of Revelation, the mark of the beast is described as a mark placed on the right hand or forehead, necessary for buying and selling. This passage has fueled speculation and concern about modern technology's potential to control commerce and, by extension, personal freedom. The worry is that as we move toward a globalized, cashless society, we might be heading toward a system that demands total compliance, mirroring the prophecy. The idea of a single global order is both appealing and frightening to many. While some advocate for a unified global governance to address global challenges effectively, others see it as a threat to personal freedom and national sovereignty. This dichotomy is evident in the technological advancements we're witnessing. For instance, Amazon's cashierless stores are a marvel of convenience, using AI and machine learning to track purchases without the need for human interaction. However, they also exemplify a system where every movement and purchase is monitored and recorded. In these stores, thousands of cameras track every item and customer, using advanced algorithms to distinguish between items picked up, put back, or purchased. The ease of walking in, grabbing what you need, and walking out without interacting with anyone is both fascinating and unsettling. The data collected doesn't just include what you buy, it extends to how you react emotionally to different products and experiences, as demonstrated by some AI technologies that can monitor facial expressions and body language during interactions. The potential for misuse of such technology is concerning. An experiment showed that AI could map a room and track people using only Wi-Fi signals, even after the cameras were removed. This capability suggests a future where not just cameras but all kinds of devices, like cell towers and internet routers, could be used to monitor individuals' movements and behaviors. As technology becomes more advanced, the question of who controls it becomes more pressing. Leaders in technology, like Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum, advocate for AI's role in managing everything from agriculture to climate change and electric vehicles. Their vision of the future includes significant advances in synthetic biology and space technologies, predicting a world drastically different in just a decade. The statement, "Whoever masters these technologies will be the master of the world," encapsulates the fears and hopes associated with these advancements. The concern is not just about who controls the technology, but also about the ethical and moral implications of such control. The biblical perspective warns that these advancements could lead to a scenario where a single entity has unprecedented power over individuals' lives, reminiscent of the control attributed to the Prince of the Air in Christian theology. The call to proclaim the gospel becomes even more urgent in this context. Many believe that sharing the message of Christ is crucial, not just as a religious duty, but as a way to offer an alternative to a world increasingly dominated by technology and control. The mission field, in this view, includes everyone who doesn't know Christ, those living in darkness and unaware of the spiritual realities at play. There's also a sense of urgency regarding people like Klaus Schwab, who are seen as leaders of this technological push. The question arises whether such individuals can ever come to Christ, especially if they seem to have been given over to a reprobate mind. The belief is that as long as they are alive, there's still hope for their conversion, illustrating the concept of God's grace. The Bible teaches that some may reach a point where they can no longer believe because they've consistently rejected the truth. Yet while these individuals are still among us, they are part of the mission field, representing an opportunity for evangelism. This perspective emphasizes that even those deeply entrenched in what some see as the system can be reached with the gospel. The mission field isn't just a distant, abstract concept. It's the people we interact with daily, including family members and friends who might not understand or accept our beliefs. Sharing the message of salvation becomes a crucial part of navigating this rapidly changing world. In conclusion, the move towards a cashless society and the rise of advanced technologies bring with them significant ethical, moral, and spiritual questions. While these technologies offer convenience and efficiency, they also pose challenges related to privacy, control, and individual freedom. As we navigate these changes, the need for discernment and a strong ethical foundation becomes increasingly important. The mission to proclaim the gospel continues to be vital, offering hope and an alternative to the narrative of technological domination.